Dr. Joel Howard Taylor, the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia.
All right, the arrival of the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Chief Dr. Joel Howard Taylor. And so a pleasant good morning and welcome to the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network.
Present government officials and business
We are
owners as well.
live and direct from
Security is very tight here.
the Era Supermarket Complex,
Thank you.
where the
I'm Rufus.
official groundbreaking ceremony
President is still greeting members
of the Monrovia Mall
on a high table.
Please be seated.
will take place very shortly.
There you go, the Vice President.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Madam Vice President, special guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to invite you to the official groundbreaking ceremony of the Monrovia Mall at the Era Supermarket Complex, Fish Market, Cotman Boulevard, today, November 16, 2022. We have already had our arrival of guests, music, everyone is beautifully seated. As we begin this historic project, let me now invite Apostle Lucy C.H. Berger. She is the senior pastor of the Peace, Praise, Full Gospel Church and the religious advisor to the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Apostle Lucy for invocation. Please.
By Apostle Lucy C.H. Borger, religious advisor to the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia.
We pray for your presence. We pray that everything we do to your good. Take your place, take your seat, and let your presence rule in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you, Apostle. Since we are all aware that the presence of God has filled this place, we know confidently the project is ongoing. Let us now proceed. I am pleased and honored to welcome to this podium Mr. D. Solomon Fenier for welcome remarks and introduction of our partners.
Glory be to God. Good morning, everyone. For Excellency Chief Dr. Joel Howard Taylor, Vice President, Republic of Liberia, all other officials of the government of Liberia who are present, all other platform guests, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the business community, special invitees, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the planners, organizers, I thank every one of you for being here. By the special grace of God, I have the privilege and honor in welcoming every one of you to this groundbreaking event of the Monrovia Mall. We are all excited to have in our midst Her Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. Her Excellency will be the one to do the groundbreaking, and as the protocol will direct, she will be joined by a few others. But before Her Excellency performs the groundbreaking, she will also do for us the unveiling of the project so that we get to see the layout of the mall. Your Excellency, Madam Vice President, on behalf of the funder, we extend our deepest appreciation to you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me now do some brief introductions of some of the organizations and individuals who are involved with this mall project. Within no particular order, let me begin with the vision bearer. He has been a resident of Liberia for 47 years. It has always been his vision to build such a state-of-the-art infrastructure in Liberia. He has had this vision to build this mall since 2012. There are several feasibility studies that have been done, including one that was done by KPMG. And all these studies found that indeed Liberia needs a shopping mall, and that this location is an excellent one. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this individual needs no further introduction. We are pleased to have him with us today. He is Mr. Robert Abujada. Now, Mr. Robert Abujada was unable to carry out this project all by himself. So by the intervention of the Almighty God Yahweh, he was able to come across another group, an organization known as Loita Capital International. Loita Capital Partners International. Loita and Mr. Robert Abujada formed a strong partnership under the name the West African Development Company, WAPCO. WAPCO is the company which owns the mall. Loita is headquartered out of Mauritius. She is involved with financial consultancy as well as investment banking. We are pleased to have with us today two highly esteemed individuals from Loita. We have the chairman of the board of Loita and the CEO of the entire Loita group, Mr. M. Justin Chinyata. Along with Mr. Chinyata, we are also pleased to have representing Loita, the country manager of Loita, Madam Lisa Antu. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, there are other organizations also involved. One is Chiponza. Chiponza is the developer of the mall. The chairman and the CEO of Chiponza is Mr. Kofi Shikeri. Mr. Kofi Shikeri has already built 3 shopping malls in Ghana. They are the Achimota Mall, the West Hills Mall, and the Kumasi City Mall. We would have loved to have them here today. However, we have their greetings and their best wishes. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I take my seat, let me also inform you that there are several other organizations and individuals involved, and some are still joining, either as equity participants or as investors. Ladies and gentlemen, once more I thank every one of you for coming. On behalf of the founder, partners, organizer, we welcome every one of you once more to this historic occasion, Liberia's first shopping mall, the Monrovia Mall. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. E. Solomon Fayan there with
First, this
welcome remarks and introduction of partners.
very exciting.
Let's go back to the
Let me
podium.
not waste the time because I know you are anxiously seated to know what the mall is going to look like. Let me now invite Mr. Chinyata for an overview important mall that we are all anxiously waiting to see and shop in. Please, an overview of the project.
All right, Mr. Chianta moves up front. He mounts the podium to give the overview of this project.
I'll start with Excellency Chief Dr. Ju. My esteemed Minister of Finance, Honorable Samuel Choi, and various other officials, members of the government of the President, members of the diplomatic corps. I see my South African ambassador is present. Members of the business community, special invitees, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. If I say all protocols observed. Monrovia promises to be an iconic piece in Liberia and one of the very best architecturally in West Africa. The question, Vice President, is why does Monrovia need another when what has been there has not been fully successful? My brief remarks endeavor to answer this question. Monrovia Mall is being promoted by a pool of renowned African experts through West African Development Corporation, a special purpose company which has been established by Liberian private interests working with ourselves, Lloyd Capital Partners International, and South African specialized property development groups led by Taekwondo, who have previously developed malls in nearby Ghana, such as the Achimota Mall, the West Hills Mall, and the Kumasi City Mall. So this is not an experiment, it's a practical implementation of something that has already been done. The mall is based on a detailed market study commissioned by the promoters and carried out through Fernridge Solutions, a leading retail property consultancy based in Johannesburg, South Africa. On the demand side, the study confirms that with the evolution and expansion of Monrovia City, as well as the change in demographics, there is a craving for quality and safe retail experience that accommodates the entire family with quality day-long leisure amenities. Hence, there is an opportunity for the construction and development of a first-class shopping mall on international standards with a recommended gross lettable area, according to the consultants, of 19,608 square meters. This mall here, Monrovia Mall, will have over 200 exciting shops. On the supply side, this presents an opportunity for cost-effective retail infrastructure on a shared basis to businesses and commercial establishments. The mall will therefore be the first of its kind development in this country and will sit on a total land size of 18,500 square meters. It is envisaged to be developed in two phases, namely phase 1, which will focus on the mall itself, and phase 2, which will include a luxury hotel and seaside-facing condominium. Phase 1 of the project involves a total cost of about $48 million US. and is expected to be completed within 18 to 22 months from financial closure. Apart from the primary contribution to the economy in the form of job creation and infrastructure, Liberian individuals and institutions, both local and in the diaspora, are being offered the opportunity to participate in this program through investment of equity and through our local banks here, through debt syndication. In line with the inaugural remarks of His Excellency Dr. Joe Ware, that Liberians will not be spectators but participants in their own lives. Let us believe in Liberia. Let us build Liberia, and let us live Liberia.
All right, the overview of the project by Mr. Justin
Thank you.
Wanshi Chayanta.
From the overview, we are all amazed that the mall is going to be first class, first of its kind, a state of the art, and it's going to meet international standard. I can't wait for the 18 months to shop in the mall. Thank you, and thank you very much. This is an investment for Liberia, and I believe strongly that we are all excited about it. Let me now invite Honorable Monrovia, who is the chairman of the National Investment Commission, for Honorable Gray.
All right, the chairman of the National Investment Commission moves to the podium for remarks.
Excellency Chief Dr. Taylor, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, the Honorable Koko, District 9 Representative, Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Honorable Samuel D. Tway, Governor of the Central Bank, other dignitaries, excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to commend the sponsors of this project, Mr. Abujaudi and the Reuters Group, for this groundbreaking event. In just a few years, I remember vividly a few years ago when Reuters came to Liberia, Reuters has proven to be a true partner to Liberia. This groundbreaking event of today for the construction of the Monrovia Mall is another proof of our mutual partnership. I applaud the special purpose vehicle that is being used to deliver the project, ADCO, the project developers, owners, as well as Reuters and other investors, would-be investors, that we are hoping form part of this project. I would just like to use this occasion to re-echo His Excellency President George Monrovia,'s message to the country, to the rest of the world, that Liberia is truly open and ready for business. I cannot overemphasize the economic benefits that this project brings to the economy. Certainly, it is immense. From revenue generation, as you have the Commissioner General of the LRA here, to infrastructure development, to trade facilitation, job creation, amongst others. And this project also offers a safe, conducive, hospitable shopping environment for residents of the city. So thank you for that. We can use this project as a vehicle to also attract other quality investors in affordable brands, or also Liberian brands.
So we want Liberian shops anymore. It is noteworthy that this project requires Liberian participation. Liberians home and abroad can pool the resources and invest in the project to maintain a staggering 55% equity in the percentage of share on offer. So we encourage individuals and institutional investors willing and able to invest a minimum of 5% per ticket. This is also in fulfillment of the President's pledge during his inaugural speech that Liberians will not be spectators in their own economy. The Minister of Finance and Development Planning is here, and so I would like a concurrence from the Minister in terms of why we need to incentivize this particular project to drive down some of the startup costs that will be associated with construction. The investment size is sizable, 47. I know Justin said 43 million dollars, and so the multiplier that comes out of this investment, we really look forward to that. And the National Investment Commission lends its support, total support to the project during the construction and implementation phases, as this is a landmark project. We cannot overemphasize that the city needs a mall. Malls around the world are a commonplace for cities, and we're very happy about this project. As always, our doors are wide open to you, and we look forward as you invest in Liberia. I would like to congratulate WACO, the project vehicle, Loiter, the owner of Euro Supermarket, and all the partners who have told to reach this milestone. Thank you.
All right, the head of the National Investment Commission.
Thank you, Honorable Gray.
Honorable Gray, with
I've just been given the West African Development Company, the WATCO, vendor application form. So the floor is now open to vendors, and we have a booth right back here. You can go there and get a form. And I believe strongly by looking in your eyes, some people have already started calculating the percentage of investment that they want to put into the mall. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let us move ahead. At this time, let me invite Honorable J. Aloysius Talu. He is the governor of the Central Bank of Liberia, to make brief remarks. Honorable Governor.
all right, Governor Talu moves up front. He mounts the podium. Let's listen.
Excellency Chief Dr. Joel Taylor, Vice President, Republic of Liberia, Representative South Focal, District number 9, thank you. His Honorable Samadi Twe, Minister of Finance and Development Planning, officials of the government present, members of the diplomatic corps, members of the former state, invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Board of Governance and Management of the CBL, we are very excited today because 2 years ago, Loretta was wandering around Central Bank, and we were trying to open the first discount house in Liberia. And we were saying we don't have discount house. What are the regulations? We went back and forth and saying, how can this new phenomenon enter Liberian space? And what can it do? And then we are here to see the results of Loretta and Central Bank. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And we know that we are here to support all our investors. And we're happy with the force of Loretta and all this group that we can help them. But again, there's so much benefit to Liberia from this project. Job growth, significant infrastructure development, 1.5 million to Monrovia County, and getting benefit from this job. We hope Loretta will expand and the vehicle will expand to other parts of Liberia. But Monrovia is not Liberia, but we have it. We are also grateful for our stakeholders who always engage in central banks. How we can help. We know we have some financial constraints, but money is not everything. It's the ingenuity, it's the passion. And I see the chairman from Loretta visiting us every day trying to bring other ideas how we can help Liberia. I appreciate you for that significantly. So on behalf of the central bank, we know we got, with this more, we got people employed. People be employed, we got money. They got money, they will save money in the bank. The bank will make sure you get capital and then we'll do some loan. We'll reduce our NPL rate. Alright? The Liberian economy will increase and grow. And I think President Ray is on the right track. Because this president is a developmental person and will continue to do that. Thank you so much. And competition is very good. I hope other investors watching what Loretta is doing can challenge it and create their own model somewhere else. Competition brings up, it brings some constructive rivalry. And the Liberian economy needs that. This is Africa's oldest language. Alright? And we have our first ball. I thank you so much for the stewardship of the Vice President, for involvement in the business sector, for the people of microfinance and the National Investment Commission. We're out to look for business, and we at CBI, our door is always open for opportunities for that growth. Thank you so much for that.
Governor J. Aloysius Talo of the Central Bank of Liberia.
Business. There are other vehicles that are very nice open to. Please bring those ideas. Like what they told Loretta in the Business House, to help the government reduce costs. We are open. And thank you so much for bringing this program. And thanks to my board of governors who are very, very foresighted to ensure that we, the management of CBL, do the right mission. Thank you so much for your effort.
Thank you. We also have the Ministry of Public Works. They are responsible for zoning and other stuff. The Minister of Public Works, the ably represented proxy from the Ministry of Public Works. Let us get a remark from the Ministry of Public Works.
All right, proxy from the Ministry of Public Works.
Thank you
And
and
moves
good
to the podium.
afternoon. Your Excellency, Chief Dr. Jewel Howard Taylor, permit me to continue to respectfully observe the standing protocol. I am Costello Kalin Sarsi, the Assistant Minister of Operations at the Ministry of Public Works, and it is indeed an honor to represent Minister Collins at this historic, groundbreaking event for the Monrovia Mall. It is always a blessing when a country experiences new developments, especially one that exemplifies social and economic growth. Benjamin Franklin once said, without continual growth and progress, such words as improvements, achievements, and success have no meaning. As this project started with a vision and was then followed by a lot of hard work, today signifies the beginning of a reality of growth. This is the underlying motive of the pro-core agenda for prosperity and development. It is not just enough to think it. It is not just enough to say it. It only becomes enough when you do it. As the Ministry of Public Works, we are your partner in progress. Today, we continue to pledge all our technical support to the WADCO, LOITA, and other members of this investment and development group to ensure that the structure to be built will be safe and sound for public use. We also have local infrastructure capacity, and we look forward to your group making use of it so that we too can enhance our infrastructure capacity in the process. We would like to thank our President, His Excellency Dr. George Monrovia, and the Vice President for continuing to promoting an optimal business environment for investors and developers to thrive. We thank you and look forward to shopping and socializing in the new mall. Thank you very much.
Definitely, we are going to shop and socialize in the mall. Let me now invite to this podium for further remarks Honorable Thomas Goldman, Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, for brief remarks.
Your Excellency, Chief Dr. Joao Tiba, Minister of Finance, Samadhi Chua, Secretary of District 9, Government Center 9, the Chairman of the National Investment Commission, members of the diplomatic corps, partners from Loita and established members of the focus stage, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's heartwarming for a tax collector when a wall is being unbuilt. Because you know, in the mall there are many shops. It's different from unveiling a shop. But let me use this opportunity to say to you that the LRA is supportive, you know, businesses in Nigeria and its growth. People expect that, you know, on such occasions you do not invite the tax people. But you know, a lot is changing about the way we are collecting taxes in our country. There's a paradigm shift. We believe that business people are our partners, and we are supposed to, you know, mutually collaborate with them such that we grow our economy. And then taxes can also ensure the transformation of our country. So let me say to Mr. Abidjali and his partners, we appreciate this unveiling of Monrovia Mall, and you can rest assured that we're not going to collect taxes before the mall. We will definitely collect some after the mall. But this is heartwarming, and it's an expression of, you know, confidence in the economy. So I want to say thank you. God bless Liberia.
The Commissioner General of the Liberia Revenue Authority, Commissioner Thomas
So let us just move ahead. We have our saxophonist here. Can he just come and give us a melody of music just for like a minute and a half or two? While he is getting prepared, I have a special announcement. I'm going to read it directly. It says, announcement, announcement. Interested participants in the leasing and equity options of the mall should kindly see the Monrovia Mall booth for further inquiry. The booth is right behind here. So this is a public service announcement you. Where is the saxophonist? Please come.
All right, if you just joined us, I'd love to say good afternoon from Monrovia and welcome to the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. We are live and direct from the Era Supermarket Complex, where the official groundbreaking ceremony of the Monrovia Mall is currently taking place. I'd like to just pause for a little while because of the sound you're hearing in the background. We don't have copyright to that before we fall in trouble with Facebook. All right, never mind for the pause there. We just thought to step aside to avoid the sign that was coming through because we don't have copyright to that particular music, and not to also fall in trouble with social media or Facebook, if you will. But again, thanks for joining us. This is the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. My name is Tia Williams, and of course we are live and direct from the Era Supermarket Complex, just along the Fish Market, Tottenham Boulevard. And today is November 16. We are here providing coverage of the official groundbreaking ceremony of the Monrovia Mall. And so the Monrovia Mall project has been a topic of interest in the undercurrents of the social media for some time now. Few images of design renderings also calculated to build interest and anticipation among the public and potential investors. Well, the mall will be built just right in this space you're looking at, and it's going to serve the Liberian population to a greater extent. You listen to the overview of the project, and so Chief Dr. Joe Howard Taylor, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, will carry out the official groundbreaking ceremony at this event. And the total cost of the project is $47.4 million United States dollars. And so I'll give you more detail regarding that, but we have to go back to the official program. But I just thought to go around this facility, the space that will be used for the construction of the mall. As you can see, I'm sure they will make maximum use of the airspace as well as the construction get on the way. And so this is the view of the project site. Let's go to the podium now to pick up the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Minister Samatue.
The vision bearer himself and the vision enabler, Justin from Loita, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today is a great day. We're gathered here to break ground with our president. He said he has graduated from groundbreaking to dedicating. That's his thing. But we're here, the honor that we have the Vice President to do the groundbreaking, and in 18 months, it's a tight timeline, 18 months, we will see the emergence of the Monrovia Mall. This is first of its kind in the history of the country. A mall of international standard. We go to Ghana, we go to Europe, to see what an internationally standard law looks like. That in and of itself is emblematic of the fact that Liberia is changing. And so when we look at Liberia today, we have to think about what Liberia will be 10 years from now. To groundbreak here today means that you have a vision. You're not looking at Liberia today. You're actually looking at Liberia 10, 20 years from now. You're not probably building this all for the current generation. You're building it for the children who will be 25 years from today, who are not even born. You will soon start facing with the fact that only people have done instead of 47 million, started with an 87 million investment last week. That speaks to the prosperity that is coming. There are challenges today, but the prospects for medium-term growth remain strong in Liberia. And you've looked at all of those numbers. Growth this year will end at 3.7%. Next year we'll stay at 5%. We look to sustain this medium-term growth, continue to solve complex challenges in the business climate so that more investors in council will do more groundbreaking. So you don't build them all and then say who's going to buy. Because if the middle class remains strong, the same people will be the one growing. You want a larger middle class, people with higher incomes. So government, fiscal, macroeconomic policy, government investment policies, we have to change as we're going in. So we're very excited. Before I take my seat, I'd like to salute the vision bearer and the vision safety equipment company. I'm not close to a lot of business people in the country. I don't know a lot. I have seen Mr. Robert, one of those men I've seen from the most difficult time of the government, 2019. They stood with the government. They always used to come to console me saying, stop. In fact, when I see them, I get scared. Because then they tell me that the economy stopped, especially George Harap. Yeah, he came to me one time, he almost broke, I'm tough. He almost broke me down. He said, Minister, he stopped. Yeah, he will get better. I saw him recently. He said, Hansi, he said, no, Minister, we're way out of the woods right now, so good. You can see me more often now. This man is a good businessman for Liberia, and you know, he's been talking about this vision, and I've been saying let it happen. Justin from Reuters, as I've seen in the last 4 years, we have worked with Justin in a number of ways, to structure financial products, to resolve some of our legacy investment challenges. And I've been pressing Justin, we gotta see results. I gotta see it. We've signed a new contract, we gotta see something coming. Let me tell you, this is one of the greatest things that's coming here. And I know you now have a discount house. Now what we want to see also is the establishment of a secondary debt market. Because part of the issue, as the Commissioner General said, if we have to have shops going there, people have to get loan. Currently the space is tight to loan. So we have to turn to our debt market as a way of liberalizing financing in the economy. You're aware that we just concluded the major debt audit. When that audit is done, we'll be looking to Reuters to work and see how we go out there and have people to offtake on that debt so that we bring money in here so that financial institutions can then lend to people who should be building in the shops. So Mr. Revenue Man can be able to collect his taxes when he don't wait to start installing the POSs and then don't run the propane. So you see the logic there. I mean, we got to bring more money, expanding the economy, but also finding ways of creating financing. That's the job. And thanks to the governor and the board. I see my sister Sheila behind them. You know, when she arrived, I said she's beautiful and younger. She liked the younger part more than the beautiful. Wonderful board of the CBF for approving this kind of house. And because of all of this, we're now seeing that investors are coming with financing for this. So in 18 months, we'll be counting. 18 months, it's right around the corner. Very soon we'll see this on the Monrovia skyline, which has changed dramatically over the last 25 years. When you look at Monrovia today from the air, you look at Monrovia 40 years ago, the new Monrovia is better, and more Monrovia more, make it even more beautiful. Thank you very much.
All right, the Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Minister Samuel Tuwe.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. He struck the nail on the head. Let us move ahead. It is our dream, actually to have a look at the mall. So I'm going to fast forward this program to make sure that we have an actual look at the mall. Let me at this time invite Honorable Frank Safoko, Representative District Number 9, Monrovia County, for remarks.
All right, Frank Foko of District 9 is on the podium.
Always glad to be seated by my mother, Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. We recognize the presence of our Finance Minister, Central Bank Governor, and the Liberia Revenue Authority. To see our country going to where we actually vision to see our country going, this world celebration. And for and on behalf of the people of Electoral District Number 9, we are glad that this historic project is about to be taken in our district. And we know that the people of District Number 9 will benefit from this more because the activities, capacity activities in District Number 9 will increase. So to our investors, the people of Liberia, most especially for some of us who are going to benefit from this, I think it's important that we manage what our partners are bringing to us. We need to take very good care of it, and those who be privileged to work within these various shops, you have to come with sincerity, you have to come with good integrity, so that our investors can be encouraged to invest in all parts of Liberia. We say thank you, and District Number 9 office is open to work with you, and we look forward to working with you to do everything humanly possible to make this dream a reality. Thank you.
Frank Foko is the representative of District Number 9, Electoral District Number 9.
Honorable Minister, Madam Vice President, I'm going to call the saxophone in. But please, this time, Honorable Minister, don't fall asleep. Please. Please. Where is he? Please come.
Still going to avoid the
All right, we are once again avoiding copyright rules and regulations, and so we are leaving the sound a little bit, but stay with us. This is the US-based Focus on Liberia Online Television Network. We are still here at the complex of Era Supermarket, fish market, just along the Tottenham Boulevard, where the official groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of $47.4 million mall is ongoing at the moment. And so this groundbreaking ceremony has brought together business tycoons from all walks of life. Earlier on saw famous Lebanese businessman Robert Abujadi, and Floor Toman as well. A Liberian businessman, Floor Toman, is also here, and scores of other business tycoons are here gracing this all-important occasion. And it's a wonderful ceremony. We just thought to walk away a little bit to avoid the sound that is coming through because of copyright laws, not to fall in trouble with social media or Facebook. And so this is where the complex will be constructed, or the mall will be constructed. This is the space, and like I told you earlier on, I'm sure they will use or make maximum use of the airspace. And so it's also possible that all of the houses you've seen over there will be removed, I'm sure, when the negotiation is done, just to create more space. And I'm told this project will last for 18 months. Following that, we will see the erection of a mall in Liberia named Monrovia Mall, first of its kind, following the completion of the project. And so we like you to stay with us from wherever you are joining us, whatever you're doing at the moment. You're watching the US-based Focus on Liberia online television network. All right, we want to go back where Chief Dr. Jua Howard Taylor is about to make a remark.
Of government here present, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of South Africa, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, the representative of Watco, Loiter, the business community, special invited guests, the First Estate, fellow Liberians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On this historic occasion, marking the groundbreaking ceremony for the Monrovia Mall, I at this time have the distinct honor to now invite Her Excellency Chief Swagoko Siane, Dr. Joel Howard Taylor, the first female Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, for special remarks. Madam Vice President.
Vice President Chief Dr. Joel Howard Taylor is now on the podium.
Hold down. No, he took my mind way back. Liberia was peaceful, and music was a way of life to soothe our minds. I was thinking because he enabled me to get my mind off of where I come from to a whole new environment. Thank you. To all of our government officials, especially financial institutions working with Loiter and Watco, thank you for not just dreaming this project but bringing it to pass. We are grateful that Loiter has begun to look at special purpose vehicles outside of our normal financial systems that can be used to build our country. This is just one of the many that we believe will come to pass over the next few years, so that Liberia can grow to what it used to be and beyond. I want to thank you for working as hard as you have done with the Finance Ministry, NIC, Central Bank, and the LRA to bring this to pass. Though the Minister of Finance said that the President isn't interested in groundbreakings, he likes to see the final project, but the groundbreaking is important. If there is no beginning, there is no end. And so, on behalf of His Excellency President George Monrovia, our government, we want to thank Watco for coming up with this beautiful project. We all travel around the world, and the first place you will find women is in the mall. By the time you arrive somewhere, where's the mall? I believe this will be a very, very, very successful project. leadership of His Excellency President George Monrovia, we are moving ahead. We're looking forward. We are building back better. As we come to do the groundbreaking, this mall indeed will bring a new landscape to our city. Our children are excited. I brought my granddaughter who said, when is the groundbreaking for the mall? So this will be a place for all ages, all genders. But I know the children will have a special time because there's so much that will be happening here. So she will get to see what her generation is looking for as we create this wall of Monrovia. This mandate is an opportunity, not just for our government, but for our people. It is a joint one between government and the business community, working together to create the Liberia we all envisage. Let me thank Mr. Abijaudi, the Loyalty family, WADCO, NIC, Finance, Ministry of Public Works, that will make sure that the Liberian content is a part of this project. We can no longer accept projects that are purely foreign dominated. Our president has been clear that Liberians must take part in the economy, and the way to do it is to make sure Liberians are hired. There are many young graduates from the university in engineering and other areas. We hope they will be hired here so that the money will trickle down from one end to the other. I look forward to seeing this project not just today, in the next 18 months. We want to call on Liberians to come and look at the process. I'm happy that they've opened up the door for people who want to have places here at the mall, or those who want to contribute. There's a 55% equity that's available. Join. This is a very successful project, and those who contribute to it and be partners with those who are building it will never be disappointed. I want to thank you again for this very special project as we begin. We pray that it will be done quickly. I hope 18 months will be a little bit too long, so we can get this going and have a beautiful place that we all can sit and enjoy. Thank you again for allowing me to stand instead of His Excellency the President. Congratulations to all of you who worked tirelessly to bring this to this level. We look forward to the next level. Let's live Liberia, dream Liberia, build Liberia.
Vice President Chief Dr. Jewel Howard Taylor.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. Let me just unveil a little secret, just as the Vice President was talking about the mall. I know you know the difference between a male and a female. The females love to shop. And so every time we travel with the Vice President, she makes sure to find the first mall. So at least she can get something from the mall. I know exactly what it is. I experience it, I live it, and I know exactly what it is. She can't wait to see the mall open. I myself, I can't wait to see the mall open. 18 months, it's just a very, very short time. We look forward to that. Today our program is in 2-4, so we want to unveil, there is something behind the curtains that we want to unveil. And I know that everyone is just looking to see exactly what it is. They were talking about the mall, they gave an overview.
All right,
of the mall.
phase one of this ceremony has ended, and phase two will commence very shortly.
To see is unveiled. We all see what it's going to look like after 18 months. Then we will actually break ground for the mall. I've been told that in the next few days, the people are going to start the project. Because 18 months is right around the corner.
Vice President,
so, Vice President, let me invite
Chief
you,
Dr. Jewel Howard
the
Taylor,
partners, the Minister of Finance,
will now
the representative of District 9, Monrovia County, the Commissioner, the Governor,
come out
for the
to
unveiling of the mall.
unveil the mall. Here comes Vice President Jewel Howard Taylor.
Liberia. And she's moving forward to unveil this mall.
We want you to just move on both ends so that our guests that are seated can see the wall as it's being unveiled. And we have the protocol people and the security to clear the aisle. So it's like when I'm sitting here, I want to see what the wall is going to look like. Please, you are blocking our view. The partners can go on one side, the Minister of Finance on one side, the Vice President and the other group on one side. We just create an eye so that those of us that are seated and standing from the back here can see once the wall is being unveiled. Madam Vice President, please go ahead and unveil the wall. It's just a picture that we are going to see, and in 18 months we are going to actually touch the physical structure of the mall. Please keep polling.
It is my distinguished honor on behalf of His Excellency President George Manning, we are to unveil the mall for all to see.
Please let it
Photographers.
Gradually, we are now looking at the picture, and this is exactly what the mall is going to look like. And I've been told in 18 months, the picture you are looking at will be a physical structure on the ground for you to see. We want to thank you, Madam Vice President, and partners for the unveiling of the mall. Please, can we just move back so we can do some pictures? Photographers, if you just come back, you will have a better view. I think the size will be okay. Please.
All the camera bro, just take this. Just stand there.
Please.
Just come this way.
That's the Monrovia Mall.
What?
A picture of the Monrovia Mall.
No, wait.
Thank you. This is a beautiful mall. While the mall is being unveiled, we will just ask the Vice President, the partners, Watco, Reuters, and we'll ask Mr. George Haddad to also join them for the groundbreaking ceremony. We have the equipment,
So next would be the groundbreaking ceremony.
the jackets. So we'll ask Madam Vice President to be fully dressed. Watco also to be fully dressed. With jackets, headgears, and shovel. As the groundbreaking ceremony is performed. If it is possible today, we'll begin to lay blocks. We'll ask Madam Vice President to break ground, make a remark on bringing the mic as she breaks ground for this historic project.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Blessed.
All right. Chief Dr. Joe Howard Taylor, Vice President there, with the official groundbreaking ceremony just performed. Alright, Mr. Twain. Next, Frank Foucault, Representative District 9. Governor Central Bank of Liberia. Mr. Dona, LRA. Businessman George Hadar.
They have those things to the same, right? Yeah, they should have won it back.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you, my Vice President. You may be seated. Today's work, I think when the field is done,
And so it's like it's all over now. The official groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of the Monrovia Mall, first of its kind in Liberia. The project will run for 18 months. And of course, to this occasion, was graced by scores of senior officials of government, as well as business tycoons and other well-meaning Liberians. And so it's been a wonderful time providing you coverage of this wonderful event. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being with us. I'd like to say thanks to the CEO of Focus on Liberia, Mr. Dennis John, who is in Atlanta, Georgia, the U.S. Thanks to Head of Operations, Anthony C., the man who's always making sure we are fully equipped to bring you all of the news and information about Liberia and beyond. For and on behalf of the team, my name is Tia Williams. I've been here since morning providing you coverage of this all-important event.